YouTube, StatueHunter's75 here with StatueHunter's Bags and Boards. This is episode 64. It's New Comic Book Wednesday, April 24th, 2019. But technically it's a day after, so it's Thursday, April 25th. You're actually going in pretty late video, and so going into Friday, April 26th. So anyway, explanation for that. For why I'm a day late or 2 days late. Those of you that are regular subscribers and normal viewers of my channel that catch most of my videos already probably know went through a rough patch of time here. Past few months have been pretty tough for me. This isn't a pity video or anything like that, but you know, I did I'm just leading into what I'm about to show you. You know, I did recently lose my dad beginning of March, and my mom last June, so both my parents are gone now. So I have been, you know, obviously have to take care of my parents' home and clear out my childhood home of all the belongings, and to get it ready for rental or maybe even to sell it. So that's what leads me to this, why I have on this new comic book day have some key issues here. Because I was cleaning out my room, or my old childhood room, and happened upon some nice, really key books. So with some sad times come some good times. So a lot of great memories in that house of my wonderful parents. And so, you know, sad to clean it out and throw things away and give away things and take things, you know, but it's a part of life. But one of the nice outcomes was coming across some nice key issues that I forgot that I even had left there. So I'm finding some pleasant surprises along with the old memories and ghosts in the house. So here, it brings me to my video. Sorry to sound so doom and gloom, but here we have Wolverine number 10, and all these books are in wonderful shape. Possible 9.6, 9.8 on all of them. So I will be sending most of these, if not all of them, to CGC to get graded. So this wasn't the first appearance of Sabretooth, but it was the first major battle between Wolverine and his brother Sabretooth. So that's a key issue. Then we also have X-Men number 137, and the big part of this book is it's the death of Phoenix, but also there's a lot of other keys to it besides it being a beautiful iconic cover there. I think even the Marvel Milestones or whatever it was did a statue based on this exact image. Besides being the death of Phoenix, it's also the first appearance of Warstar, two aliens who serve the Imperial Guard of Shi'ar. Also, it's the first appearance of Manta, Hussar, and Earthquake, who are members of the Imperial Guard. It's also the first appearance of Roxor, who is a Skrull officer. It's also the first appearance of Beldan, a Kree who battles Roxor to end the Kree Skrull War. So a lot of happenings in this book, besides being a beautiful, iconic cover. Really nice art there. I believe it might even be... it might not be Jim Lee. It might be a little early for Jim Lee. Not sure. Someone will leave a comment letting me know. But anyway, awesome issue to have. Beautiful condition. Another good issue here. So two really cool issues in great condition. Also have X-Men, the Uncanny X-Men number 256, which is the debut of the classic Psylocke costume. You see here, Mandarin has a new assassin, and Psylocke is her name. It's not the first appearance of Betsy Braddock. I think her first appearance was a Captain Britain number 3 or something, a British comic. But it is a cool debut of her classic costume. In wonderful shape, beautiful condition, so hopefully gets a great grade. Another key issue here, first appearance of the big man in the middle, Bishop. So this is Uncanny X-Men number 282, also in wonderful shape. First appearance of Bishop, and these all have beautifully white, crisp white pages too. Going through them, they just look fantastic. Really key issue first appearance here, the Amazing Spider-Man one number 194, and also a newsstand edition, which makes it even worth more money. Besides the fact that it's in great shape, hopefully it gets like a 9.6 or a 9.8. No color breaks, so a press might turn this into a 9.8. So very cool. Very happy to have this in the collection, or have had it in the collection for some time. Another huge key issue. First appearance of this man, Remy LeBeau, the Raging Cajun. And that's Gambit, entering the mutant called Gambit. And also, this is in beautiful shape. Good 9.8 potential candidate. If not, should definitely be a 9.6. The backs of all these books are also crisp and pristine. This should be a huge book because he's going to get a movie soon, definitely. Especially with the Avengers wrapping up, they're going to start concentrating on some other characters in the Marvel Universe. And of course, they got the X-Men license back, so they will definitely be doing a movie of Gambit. Huge following for that character too. A lot of people like him, so very happy to have that book. Also in this Bags and Boards episode 64, I'm gonna give you another bonus. We'll go into a mail call. So got this in the mail and love how he sent it. Do not bend. You know, I politely asked him, please, can you, you know, my mailman loves to jam things in the mailbox. So can you please, you know, send it with all kinds of warnings and put it in a, you know, a nice box. So hopefully no damage comes of it. And hopefully I don't cut my finger off or cut the book here. So let's see how we do here. Love it. I sent it in a nice Gemini shipper. It's really nicely taped up. So let's let me concentrate here, make sure I don't damage the book. Doing my best to cut around this tape and not cut the book. Definitely taped it up nice. Thank you for your business. That was nice of him. Thank you for packaging it so nice. Don't want to cut this thing. Seems to have a lot of protection. So hopefully I'm not damaging it. Because if it is what I think it is, it's something I've wanted and I'm really glad to have. Woo, gotta do another cut here. Pray for not in damage. Wow, packaged this nicely. I'm sorry I had to go off camera, but I don't want to cut a finger off, and I don't want to damage the book, because I'm pretty sure I know what it is, so I want to be really careful with it. And there it is, and it is beautiful. You guys ready? Here it is. It is. Should I start from the top or the bottom? It is Detective Comics number 1000, and it's one of my favorite artists variants. It's the Delato. So very happy to have this. Gabriel Delato, Detective Comics 1000, his variant. Love it. And I love how it's got the classic blue and gray costume. Love it. Beautiful. Wrapped nicely, in great shape. Throw that in a top loader. Probably get that graded down the road. So yeah, he sent it nice. Kudos to that guy. He'll be getting a great score on eBay. Thank you very much. All right, let's get on to the actual meat of this video, the new comic book Wednesday. So, like I said, I've been off from work because I've been working on the parents' house or now my house. I went to different comic stores because I wasn't near my work, so I didn't go to my usuals. I went to a few of the ones closer to my home. So I did still go to Paper Asylum, my regular stop on Wednesdays, one of my regular stops. But I missed, I'm sorry, did I say Paper Asylum? I went to Counterplay Comics. I didn't go to Paper Asylum because those are near my work, and I didn't go to Harrison's. So I did go to Counterplay Comics and Newberry Comics. So first stop was Newberry Comics. And let's see what I got there. Here we go. So, I am a huge Street Fighter fan. Most of you know that. So, I always, whenever there's the variants or whatever, even though these things aren't really great in value or anything like that, they don't really, some of the variants go up in value, but they're not huge in value. It's not like big money books. So, I do pick them all up. I pick up the A cover, the B cover, the C cover, and the D cover usually, and if there's some really hot store variants, I go for those too. So, Newberry Comics always holds them for me. So this was the 1 in 10 variant of WrestlePalooza #1. And of course that's the lovely Rainbow Mika there in like a variant alternate costume, which is like pinkish reddish. So picked that up. Picked up this one with, it's got Alex on it, and he's fighting that new guy. I forget his name, Mabel or something like that. He's from Street Fighter 5. So that's cool to get some new characters on the cover. He's one of the new wrestle type characters. And they have Alex again. I think this is the A cover, I believe. And not even sure who that is in the background. Oh, is that Hagar from Final Fight maybe? That might be who it is. So that's cool. And then, of course, we had a lot of Naomi second and third prints that came out. This was Naomi #3, the second print. Second and final print, I believe. This book is just on fire. So definitely pick this up. We got Naomi #2, the second and final print. Happy to pick that up as well. And then, of course, the hot one, Naomi #1, the third and final printing. So, and it's actually the regular #1 cover, except it's in black and white. So that's cool. This book just has some sexy covers. There was that Shannon, whatever the name is, variant with the blood dripping down of #1. I never got it. I missed out. In the special store that did the variant cover actually put out a second print, and I missed that email too. I was so pissed because the aftermarket on eBay is just ridiculous for those certain covers. This one was really cool, so I picked up a couple of these, one here and one at the other store at Counterplay. So one at Newberry and one at Counterplay. So. Got two of them. Excuse me. Avengers, it's a True Believers #1, Avengers Forever. So, hot tuna. I don't know what that means, but... So, I picked up this book. I'll give that a read. Got the cool variant. I think this is the Bill Sikowitz variant or whatever. Yeah, there it is. And that's for Fantastic Four #9. That variant is just beautiful. Like it a lot. So, I'm trying to get this guy's name because I hope I didn't butcher his name. Nope. Yeah, it's Bill Sienkiewicz. It's a 1 in 25 variant actually, and they had a Newberry for $11.99 plus my 20% discount, so that was worth picking up. Picked up this variant too. This is the Amazing Spider-Man Hunted #20. I want to give right credit where credit is due, of course. So I'm looking out trying to find the variant artist. if I can find it real quick without taking too long. If not, I'm going to move on. This might even possibly be the same guy. I could be wrong, but you know what? I'm not finding it. So, but it's a really cool variant cover. Oh, maybe. Dirt, I didn't even think to see. SP Man. Oh, Spider-Man. But 1 in 25 variant doesn't. I don't think it says who did the variant, unless SP Man is a certain artist's nickname or whatever. But I don't think so. And then picked up Thanos #1. A lot of stuff going on with this book. I think it's an origin story, if I'm not mistaken, of the Mad Titan himself. So it's the origin of Thanos and Gamora. It's a mini-series that explores the relationship between father and daughter that led to patricide. So a lot of people picked this book for the key of the week. This is the variant cover art by Gerardo Zaffino. It's a 1 in 25 variant, and it was $12.99 minus the 20% discount. So really beautiful artwork. Love that with the gauntlet with the stones glowing. So nice variant to pick up for me. And we also had the Mighty Thor 3D book. So I got the Captain America 3D one a couple weeks back, so I figured I'd pick this one up too, so I did. Also had the die. I think this is like, it's die #2, but I think this is like a 3rd, 4th, or 5th printing. Actually, should say right there, it's the 4th printing. So this book's on fire. That's a sexy cover. Picked it up. And also we got Venom, which is the debut of a new, it's Venom #13. It's the debut of a new symbiote suit synthetically created by a dream stone given to Eddie by one of Malekith's war witches. So it's pretty cool. New symbiote. I know Donny Cates isn't writing this anymore, but he'll be back. So picked it up. Really cool artwork. Looks nice. So that was what I got from Newberry. And I'm probably most happy that I got these variants right here. Those are pretty cool. So anyway, oh, and actually all 3 of those variants right there. Let me try and get a nice little thumbnail picture of the 3 of them. And there you have it. Let's move on to what I picked up at Counterplay Comics in Burlington after hitting Newberry. This was the bigger of the 2. I got the A cover of Thanos #1. And picked up the, that's really cool art as well. I picked up this this cover of the which is it's not Delato, it's Olivetti. So I picked up Ariel Olivetti cover art, which is really cool with look at this, his trademark, almost like Adam Hughes, AO instead of AH. And then you see Gamora there walking up to Thanos with her little doll in her hand, so that's really cool. Oh, this was cool too. This is a nice Mark Brooks variant cover, and this is Detective Comics 1002 variant. So I'm not sure if there's any key issue, just a really cool cover art. I love Mark Brooks's art, so definitely wanted to pick it up. But I don't think there was anything major that happened in this one. It's got a cool damn cover. Anyway, I picked up, like I said, the 2nd copy of Dark Red. Action Comics, with all the Naomi stuff going on with this. Action Comics 1010. Picked that up. I don't know if anything special happened in this. More of a buy just because of how hot it is. I'm picking up all the Naomis and anything tied into Naomi. and also the Immortal Hulks. Those books are all on fire. This was actually the variant cover as well. I picked up, I think, the regular cover. Yeah, I did. There's the A cover right there. Lois and Clark, Agents of Spiral. So pick that up. And then, of course, we have Ascender. This is different from Descender. So there was Descender, and now there's Ascender. And this is an indie comic that #1. It's in the sequel to Descender. A girl spends her days exploring while trying to avoid the vampire witch known as Mother. So that's what we have for that. Also picked this up. This was mainly just a cover buy of Batgirl #34 because it's a Middleton cover. And this guy's art, he's been nailing it out of the park. Just really cool, nice Greg Hornish look to it, like Art Germ, just realistic looking. So other than it being a variant cover by Josh Middleton, there's nothing else really to it. Another one of my favorite artists who does really realistic looking stuff is this guy right there. If it'll go in focus. Get my finger, get it in focus, come on. Come on, you don't want to focus. There you have it, Clayton Crane. So that's his signature, Black Widow #4. Then we have Batman Beyond #31. This is the first appearance of a new villain, The Split. And this is the variant cover, which is just beautiful. So I don't want to pass on that variant cover. I think I picked up the regular too somewhere. This was a cover buy for me, just cover buy. Don't know anything about what's going on with this, but it's the Flash 69. Cool number there too, 69. But look at that. It's him whizzing by the mirror. And you see him in the reflection of the window and the mirror, which is really cool, but he's way up there. So, picked up a few more of the WrestleFest Street Fighter. Just another copy of cover A. Also, this Man-Eaters thing's been crazy about this female werewolf that only kills people when she's on her period or whatever. That's why you always see tampons on this and weird stuff. So it's called Man-Eaters Presents What's Happening to Me and Can It Be Stopped? So also picked up this Queens of Bad Dreams. It's a cool name and it's a #1, so you never know. Even though it's from an indie comic, Vault Comics, you never know. It could be the next Walking Dead. It's a #1 issue, so don't want to miss out on it if it does become something. Here, moving right along. Punk #1. So pick that up. Pick this one up too. This was more of a cover buy. This cover was beautiful. I think this was the A cover, or was it the B? The other one's either the A or the B. So got the A and the B covers here. Picked up a variant of the Venom with the new symbiote. This is the Lee In-Yuk variant. And his art is just beautiful, so definitely had to pick that up. Picked up another copy of Venom 13. Like I said, it's the debut of a new symbiote, so might become something. Picked up the Immortal Hulk #10. It's the 3rd printing. So these 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th printings all have super low print runs, so if it even doesn't pan out to anything, it's still probably hopefully going to be a low print book, so might have good secondary value. They also picked up the Immortal Hulk #11, which is a 3rd printing, so that's probably a low print run as well. Picked up the Immortal Hulk #12, another 3rd printing. And the Immortal Hulk it's Joe, let's see, 16. Cool. The Avengers Edge of Infinity. Just kind of a cool cover. And what I saw inside was cool. It looked like MODOK jumped into a new body, or robot's body, or whatever. So, looked like something different. And then, of course, the Immortal Hulk #9, which is a 3rd printing. And the Immortal Hulk #8, which is a 3rd printing as well. So that's it. You guys made it through my whole video, and I didn't fall asleep on you as late as it is right now. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a great weekend. Please hit that thumbs up. Give me some support, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the like button as well. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend.